Howdy chaps, and welcome back to another fantastic episode, which it probably will not be fantastic. And this is the first time I actually had to do an intro after everything I've done, because at the beginning of this I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So possibly not super exciting. I might give you a workshop walk around and a bit of an update on some of the vehicles, and then we'll just throw you in a time lapse of what I got done. It's basically just a ton of, not a ton, just a handful of little tasks that just were annoying but had to be done. Now this week is going to be the last one for probably 2 weeks. I probably won't be doing a video next weekend because I'm going to be away. So stay tuned. I will be back with something hopefully good. But with the car, we're sort of running out of big tasks to do. We've got a dog leg and 2 floor pans, and you've already seen both of those, so I'm like, what do I do? I probably need to get a door skin and probably do a video on one of those, but then we might just have to be doing bodywork. It's sort of, but anyway, I'll give you a workshop walk around and we'll jump straight into some time lapse and then wrap this video up. Alrighty chaps, as you well know, the EJ is making good progress. Now this is a bit of a workshop walk around, but on the EJ you might have noticed that I have actually rectified, I haven't quite finished, I'm not happy 100%, but getting very close to having a door gap which I'm happy with. One of the tricks was just to sand the edge of the door, pretty much grind it all the way off and then build it back up with weld to the point where I was happy. I can suggest you do that in stages, because if you actually do the whole lot, the skin will just pop off the actual frame and you'll be pretty heavily stuffed. So I would suggest doing it like inch increments, grind off where you're happy and then weld back, and then you could sort of even it up. But that's what I've been doing to get the door gaps. I have been applying a little bit of filler to the quarter to sort of, you know, shape her up, and it's starting to look good. Dog leg and door sort of match up, nearly there. I've been playing around with some of the boot gaps. The car itself is coming along quite nicely, and you'll see what I got up to in a little bit with the time lapse. But workshop update, I keep staring at my 4 door skins here. These are new old stock XB Falcon and ironically ZF and ZG Fairlane. They all share the same door skin. But yes, I really would love to find somebody who could reproduce those. As far as I'm aware, I mean, you can buy half skins or 3/4, 1/4 skins for these things, but nobody makes a whole skin. And I happen to have a full set, and I was wondering if somebody out there would be interested in reproducing them, because I've got some to copy from. But I don't know. If I never find anybody, I'll just fit them to the XB and move on. In my stash I also have a never rusted XB Falcon guard. That'll probably find its way on the green car eventually. Look at that. No rust. Landau's making progress. I've had to put in a couple of huge pieces through here. I'm going to be doing a couple more big ones up through here. Probably have to replace that section of the quarter. I have put in a custom garage wheel arch. I've got to touch up a couple of little pinholes, but I'll do that in my own time. But I had to hand make the whole inner wheel arch because it was totally stuffed. This was a hand-me-down, so we were dealing with this kind of stuff. Oh, my knee just went. So we got like some pretty nasty stuff, and there was a pretty awful wheel arch repair there, and I had to cut it out and basically put in one of Jamie's wheel arches, and they are absolutely magic. Can't say enough good things about them. And then I've handmade the inner wheel arch, which I believe you can actually buy the inner wheel arch, but I'm not sure who makes it, but I reckon somebody does. Been tidying up under the front guards. I did a couple of repairs to the plenum chamber, put the rad support back on. Yeah, made the underside of the guards and a few previous repairs a little less ugly. This coupe you haven't seen for a while. It's looking as flash as Michael Jackson. There's the EJ grey motor, spare one, my windscreens, odds and ends. For the EJEH people out there, if anybody of you has a spare one of these guys, you will know what it is. I would love another one, otherwise I might have to make one. But this is the sort of Y-frame to guard support. I need another one. And I was just tidying up all my miscellaneous junk the other day. Mountains and mountains of junk. Holden people out there, I have no idea what these headlight buckets are from. If you do know, please sing out, because I have no idea, because I'd like to get rid of them. They're not EJ or EH, so they're completely pointless and worthless to me. Got a couple of heater cores, 2 different types, oddly enough. And a reverse light setup for the EJ, cleaned up lovely. And I was sifting through these before, and this is just useless trivia. EH ones of these things have got an accessory function. EJs do not. And these are all pretty similar, but you can tell this one came from a standard or a ute or something like that, because its chrome ends just after the lighter, whereas these ones all continue across the dash. Useless trivia you may never need. Yep, moving right along, just parts lying around everywhere. Peter's roof. We are in the process of getting those 2 cars from the bush, so stay tuned for that. You might see the Fairlane here in a month or two's time. Just mountains of stuff I've got to do. Peter's guards, they're up the pecking order. They're going to get worked on probably this week. That one's nearly done. I just got to do some tweaking to these, this one in particular, and that's about it. I might not bore you with tons and tons of chit chat. I might throw you straight into the time lapse of this thing, and I'll see you at the other side. Alrighty, holes in the roof gone, holes in the washer jets gone, holes in the B pillars gone. Now I can go over here, la 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 la, and get my thingy. I did actually add something to it there. There's a broken bolt in the wiper in the plenum chamber area. Alright, I welded up that, I welded them up, got rid of that, and got rid of that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tasks left. That is pretty incredible. This one's going to be the one that sucks the most, I reckon, because it's another dog leg section. Yeah. Anyway, chaps, sorry it's not a fantastic video. I'm just running out of things to show. But I'll see you in a week or two, and stay tuned for all the other guys. There's Automotive Carnage, there's Peter Anderson, there's Fat Ride's Garage. He's doing some fantastic work. You know, give all those guys a bit of a shout out in the chat, and I'll see you around.